Welcome to the TokyoBill Weekly Update, an end-of-week news brief on what's going on in and around Japan. Today is May 31st, 2025. A large proportion of people, 45%, are choosing to quiet quit, doing only the minimum work required, according to a survey of 3,000 workers by MyNavi Career Research Lab. This change shows a focus on personal time over job loyalty, as more workers see little reason to work long hours for less job security and lower bonuses. The attitude shift has also been influenced by the pandemic, prompting younger generations to reconsider the traditional lifelong commitment to one company common to previous generations. Sociology professor Izumi Tsuji stated that valuing work-life balance can benefit the economy, as the younger generation put their energies towards supporting their communities. Ono Sato has made history by becoming the fastest wrestler in sumo to reach the Yokozuna rank, achieving this in only 13 tournaments since his debut. Typically, wrestlers advance from lower unpaid ranks to the top division, but Ono Sato's rise was aided by a system that allows top amateurs to start at higher ranks. He took up sumo in elementary school and excelled in high school and university competitions before becoming professional at 24. His record includes winning all 13 tournaments, a first in sumo history. With his motto, "One of a kind," fans are eager to see how he will perform as Yokozuna. High school students in Fukuoka, Japan, have formed a biology club that focuses on studying endangered species, earning national recognition. The Aquatic Life Study Group from Fukuoka Daiichi High School and Daiichi University of Pharmacy High School has discovered 15 rare species like the endangered black-spotted pond frog and a water beetle not seen for 20 years. They care for about 45 specimens and raise awareness about wildlife protection through social media. The group received an award at the National Conference on Wildlife Protection this month for their efforts. One student expressed their surprise at the recognition, while another emphasized the urgency to preserve disappearing species. The Finance Ministry reported on Tuesday that Japan lost its status as the top creditor nation for the first time in 34 years. Even as Japan's net external assets reached a record high, its top spot was overtaken by Germany. Japan's gross external assets rose to 533 trillion yen, but remained below Germany's 570 trillion yen. On a more positive note, the weaker yen has increased the value of Japan's foreign investments. Japan's net external credit grew for the 7th year in a row, primarily due to investments in the United States, which has significant foreign debts. Additionally, external liabilities rose 10.7%. Japan is now the second largest holder of net external assets, after China. In similar news, India has officially surpassed Japan to become the world's 4th largest economy, with a projected GDP of $4.2 trillion in 2025, according to the International Monetary Fund. BVR Subramaniam, CEO of India's top government think tank, Niti Aayog, confirmed this during a press briefing and noted India's robust economic conditions and positive geopolitical factors driving growth. India is expected to grow by 6.2% in 2025 and 6.3% in 2026, outpacing global averages. Despite this, India's per capita income remains low. The nation aims for an average growth rate of around 8% to achieve its goal of being a developed country by 2047. Japan plans to add the ASM-3A missile to its Mitsubishi F-2 fighter jets starting in 2025. The missile, designed to hit ships from over 300 kilometers away, uses a mix of solid fuel booster and liquid fuel ramjet that will allow it to fly faster than Mach 3. This upgraded version can travel 50% farther and better avoid defenses than its earlier iteration. Mitsubishi Heavy Industries developed the ASM-3A, showing off Japan's ability to design and manufacture advanced weaponry. This development will help Japan address rising regional tensions and strengthen its Navy and Air Force capability as part of Japan's larger effort to modernize its military. Scallop prices in Japan are rising significantly due to poor harvests and environmental issues, causing concern among seafood retailers and restaurants. Restaurants report prices doubling since this time last year. A major source of scallops is Aomori Prefecture, where many juvenile scallops have died due to high water temperatures. Further compounding the problem is a reduction in plankton, which is a food source for scallops. The local fishing cooperative predicts only 10% of the usual harvest in 2025, leading to worries about population recovery. A fossil of a butterfly found in Japan 37 years ago has been identified as a new species and is believed to be the largest butterfly fossil in the world. Found in Hyogo Prefecture in 1988, the fossil is over 2.5 million years old and has a wingspan of approximately 84 millimeters, or 3.3 inches. A research team, led by Hiroaki Aiba, a schoolteacher at Keio Yokohama Elementary School, examined it with a high-resolution microscope and confirmed its genus based on its features. Butterfly fossils are rare due to their fragile nature. The research team's findings are published in the journal Paleontological Research. A pirate-themed game called Pirates Anime Quest has caused controversy for its obvious similarities to characters from the anime series One Piece. Released alongside the upcoming Nintendo Switch 2, it faced immediate backlash for resembling key traits from One Piece, including the subtitle, which actually contained the words One and Piece. Social media users expressed their confusion, thinking it was related to the anime. Nintendo confirmed the game was removed from sale, but without explanation. One wonders if this was just an unnecessary publicity stunt. Rakuten Group began selling government stockpiled rice on Thursday at a price of about $15 for a 5-kilogram bag. The rice sold out quickly, and Rakuten stopped accepting orders from 2 p.m. after reaching its daily limit, with the high demand causing website access issues. Rakuten says they do plan to sell more rice in the future when stocks are available. As for other e-retailers, Mercari has banned the resale of stockpiled rice on its platform, citing concerns about proper trading of this highly in-demand item. LY Corporation also prohibited stockpiled rice sales on its auction sites. Indian groups from cities including Uttar Pradesh and Delhi, mainly students of Japanese language, ran a cyber fraud scheme targeting victims in Japan. They tricked people with fake virus alerts, gaining access to their computers and stealing financial information. 6 suspects involved in this operation were arrested in raids on Wednesday, and Japanese authorities were informed. Victims in Japan were encouraged to make money transfers or purchase Apple gift cards to cover processing fees to take care of false virus infections. Investigators noted the unnatural Japanese language used in calls, suggesting operations from India. On Friday, Japan's parliament began discussing a change to allow married couples to keep different surnames, for the first time in 28 years. A 1996 recommendation suggested allowing different surnames, but little progress has been made since due to resistance from the ruling Liberal Democratic Party. The business community has thrown its support for dual surname usage in recent years, and the public is showing that a majority are in favor. However, citing traditional family values, the LDP is unlikely to kowtow to general public support for the revision ahead of upcoming elections. In Fukuoka Prefecture, a 20-year-old man who went missing while swimming across Hakata Bay from Nakonoshima Island to the mainland was found dead in the water. A distress call was made at around 5 p.m. on May 29th by a friend who was waiting for him at the destination since he had not arrived. The man started swimming alone from a beach at Nakonoshima around 1:45 p.m. Authorities began a search and soon found him floating near Nagatare Beach. He was taken to a nearby ferry terminal but was pronounced dead on arrival. The Fukuoka Coast Guard is investigating the incident. Japan's foreign ministry has confirmed that the U.S. Embassy in Japan has stopped new interview appointments for student visa applicants due to a recent order from President Donald Trump. However, the embassy is still accepting visa applications, and previously scheduled interviews will take place as planned. The embassy stated that this pause is temporary and will last until new measures are announced, which will include more social media checks on applicants. Foreign Minister Takeshi Iwaya noted that concerns have been raised by those planning to travel to the U.S., and his ministry is closely monitoring the situation, asking the U.S. for detailed information. That brings us to the end of news items for the week ending May 31st. You can read these stories and other content on my website, theTokyoBill.com. Please check it out. I've been, and remain, Tokyo Bill. Thank you for listening, and take care.